Hi, it's Big Pezza here. Thought I'd just give you a little update. Where's the live streams? What's all going on? How was the project? Bit of a bad week, I guess. So, well, bad week for me, maybe. Hey, look, there's plenty of other people out there who have far worse conditions than me, so why am I complaining about this? It just all happened in a week, but it's nothing major, so I can't really complain. Let's see, my internet completely died, and it wasn't actually the service provider, it was my network around my house had died, and I had to track back, found the weak point, and unfortunately they had to go in the bin and bought a new one. I've been using this cheap one for years and years and years and years. One of the network switches, a cheap one that I got for free about 10 years ago, and it finally conked out, so not complaining. There is night and day difference now that I've changed it over. Oh, actually connects pretty damn quick now. It's a bit quicker. Let's see, I took my C90 for an MOT the other week. It passed, no problem. Then a day later, boom, got a rear puncture on it. Can't really complain too badly. I mean, I was only a couple of miles away from home, so I just limped it back. Tyre's pretty knackered, so I'm going to get a new tyre before I change the tube or take the wheel off. There's no point to do that. However, I can't get them tyres at the moment because they're from Germany, so stuff ain't coming so quick. So maybe February it's going to be going back on the road, so the Cub's off the road for now. Took the BMW for an MOT a day later, and as I was moving it out, so I fixed all the problems and everything, and then I called up the MOT and I'm like, I need to book my MOT, and then I thought, okay, well I've booked it now, the bike turns on, it runs, it rides fine, I'm happy with everything, let's just double check all the lights. Headlight, no problem. High beam, low beam, lovely. Indicate left, no problem. Indicate right, no problem. Brake lights, brake lights, brake lights, they were stuck on, and luckily all it was a sensor at the bottom had gummed up basically, and I just cleaned it out with some WD-40 and it's working fine now, so that's fine. Got it to the MOT, passed the MOT, got it home, went to it the next day, flat tyre on the BMW. I was like, well, going for a ride with Phil 480 and that lot tomorrow, and I really want Phil to use my CRF, so I've really got to work out why it's going down. It was the valve, it was the actual valve on the valve core, so I took that out, put a new one in, problem solved. Downside, the tyre hadn't gone back on the rim properly. Maybe I've been riding it at low pressure, but it had come off the rim, so I tried pumping it back up with my tyre pump, because my good one had broke. The one that can go to about 80 psi had broke. This is at 80-90 psi, that one had broke, so whatever, I just pumped it up to, it wasn't 100% on the rim, went off-roading with Phil and that lot. Of course, Phil decided to put my bike into a tree that day. Wasn't the best idea, but yeah, I got it back onto it went on the rim about 76 psi. It's just them hiding our tyres. You just need to lube them up, pump it up high, like 80, we're usually around 80 psi, bounce it a few times and it'll pop on the rim, but man, it got on about 76, so it wasn't too bad. I had to go around a friend's house and borrow his pump. Thank you so much, Andy, for letting me use your pump to get that tyre on the rim. Let's think. Yeah, oh yeah, and when I took the BMW for the MOT that very afternoon, as I was moving out of the garage, I clipped one of the indicator cover came off, so I literally went to the shop, said, before you do the MOT, has anyone got quickly electrical tape? Because I couldn't find any of my electrical tape, as I was in a bit of a mad rush to get to the MOT place at that point. Don't know why. I was early, but still, you never can find it when you want to find it, can you? So got to the MOT shop, and yeah, just quickly duct taped it, electrical taped it up, took it from the MOT, passed, no problems. That's all right then. Whew. And then yeah, went off-roading and all that the next day. Literally MOT'd one day, off-roading the next. Cracking day out. Even though it wasn't a long day, it was still a decent day, you know, just getting back used to the BMW and everything. Fortunately, Phil put it into a tree. Phil's bought me a new clutch cable already. Thank you, Phil, for that. I replaced it, you know, so just going to charge him that £69 hour labour charge. So yeah, I'll probably be releasing a video on how to change a clutch cable shortly. So yeah, look forward to that video soon. And then I'm going to be doing a year-end video. I've already done it, essentially. There is a early version of that up on the Patreon now, which has been up there for a while, and I've just changed the ending of it a little bit, sort of thing, and the beginning, so you get a bit of a different video when it does come live, but that will be going live to everyone all at the same time, probably near the end of this year. Not sure exactly when, but it will be around the end of this year. And yeah, so yeah, and I kind of also, I guess, lost motivation with this, the C200. I haven't touched it in a week. I mean, with the internet going down and stuff, my plan was to stream everything, and I have pretty much streamed almost everything of this build just behind me. But yeah, I did miss a couple of bits, not massively. I needed to get a new size drill bit, so that's the that's the only money I've really spent on this build so far. Everything else has been parts that I've had. I've raided spares. I've been making bits out of rubber. If you've seen the thing, I will post one more video update on this. So I guess over the next, until the end of the year, there'll be this video going live, a clutch cable getting fixed, maybe a new C200 build part series where I'm up to now and stuff will be posted, and then the end of the year video, and that will probably be it for the end of the year. So apart from them few little problems I had in the last week, I really can't complain, can I? People in a lot worse conditions than me, or them poor truck drivers that can't get home, or they're slowly getting home now, but still, are they going to get home in time for that 25th of December? A lot of people can't go anywhere because you're in tier 4. We're in a tier 2 still, so we can still ride, but the problem is now our town, even though people aren't meant to cross from tier 4 to a tier 2, there's like only a 4-mile difference, or between the tier. Like, there's certain sections of my postcode which is in tier 4 and certain sections which is in tier 2, and it's so close. So close some of the sections are, so it's like they're all not supposed to be crossing tiers, but let's face it, I reckon people are crossing tiers and coming to town and stuff like that to shop, and yeah, you shouldn't be doing that, but I reckon it's happening. So come Boxing Day, what's going to happen? That's why I've kind of held off on this, because I figure that we're going to get to that point again where it's going to be a full-scale lockdown and we're not going to be able to go out the house at all. So that's when I'll kick this back off again. But as we've got time to ride and doing stuff like that, because I've been doing repairs in my garage, I haven't been streaming it, I haven't been doing this because I don't feel like working on a bike over there, or doing stuff in the garage, getting cold, wet and horrible, and coming in here and getting cold, greasy and whatever. But yeah, like I say, I can't really complain. Could be a lot worse, but yeah. Special shout out, I guess, if you want to go down, I'll put a link below. Wolfie vlogs, his name will be in the channel below. He's had a crash literally 2 days ago, or it's the 22nd, or yesterday, or whatever it was. Looks not great because he was in hospital. If you've had to go to hospital any time during this time of year, is he going to be home in time for the 25th? Because even though you can't, have a bubble or whatever, maybe, depending on your area, still would be nice to be possibly home. I don't know, he's got family and stuff as well, he's got kids, he's got a wife. Kind of sucks if you're stuck in hospital. Anyway, so get well soon. I'll put a link below if you don't know his channel. Just go over there, send him some love over this holiday, festive period. For me, this is weird because this is the first 25th of December or December time where I'm actually at home. Normally I'm working flat out 16 hours a day, 12 to 16 hours a day in bars, restaurants and events, and none of that is happening this year. So it's the first December in about 15 years I've actually been at home, which is really bizarre. My body's kind of going into some weird shock. sort of thing. Anyway, that's it. That's just a little update on things, and yeah, still lots of little bits to do with this bike and stuff to get it running. So look forward to these build series as it continues, perhaps. Got some more off-road videos and stuff like that to come, I guess. And yeah, thank you very much for all the support. Can you see the wall of support over here, maybe? Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Check out the other videos when they come out soon. And I'll catch you in the next one. Sorry if I've been rambling on for so long. Bye.